Hi, it's Daryl Hamilton here with Hamilton Roofing. Just installing some Malarkey Legacy shingles today, 50-year SPS laminate. We're on a 12-12, luckily working on a cold winter day in a scaffolded, tarped off area, so that's a good time. I'm just going to show you the roofing real quick and a couple of things we pay attention to when we're installing, and just basically what I consider, what a lot of us consider proper practice, and not too many people actually do. So I'll just explain a few things, and here we go. So what we have is a little rake roof coming off of the side of an upper roof, which you can't see, but beyond that hole in the tarp is, maybe I can just get you a peek up there. There you go. That's a dead valley coming off of the upper roof. And that means that two valleys are draining into one drainage point, which is where this pile of snow is, which means that this is going to happen naturally after the roof's complete, and you're going to have a lot of snow build up and ice collecting all to this one point and then flowing onto the roof that I've installed here. So because of all of that collective drainage, rather than using a synthetic membrane, which we would usually do, or even in cheaper cases would be a 15-pound tar paper, we're using ice and water shield all the way up the pitch here. Now I know it's 12-12 and it's a little bit overkill, but for me that's better than you know, having a weaker substrate and then all your drainage hitting that. So what we've done is we've overhung our shingles 2 inches, and I've measured with my tape, not just my finger, and I've snapped a chalk line from bottom to top, by which I followed my starter. Now you'll notice that the nails here are actually this close to the end of the plywood, which means they've hit the joist, the 2x6 underneath, which creates a solid starter, solid shingle system, and detracts from wind lifting up on that. The other thing we did is put down a starter and first row shingle, and here we have a step flashing diverter against the wall. So we've installed the first step flashing over top of our starter, then we've put in the second step flashing as a folded bent diverter. What this does is allow for the stucco J trim to go over top of our flashing here, as it should, by about a 2-inch overlap, which is what we've allowed for, and any water coming down will just drain off of this diverter and into a gutter, an eaves trough, and it won't hit the wall or stain or end up soaking in through the stucco and creating problems. So that's our flashing diverter there. We've nailed our step flashing on every single shingle here all the way up, and as you can see, we have kept our nails to the outside of the drainage area underneath the shingles, and we do the same nailing pattern on every single step all the way up. And here we go. This is our Malarkey shingle with 1 3/4 inches between the yellow lines, double nailing zone. So keeping the nails low allows for minimal wind uplift on the shingle itself, but you're still hitting the double zone without any issue. Here we've done, I've got 5 nails there. There will be a 6th when the step flashing goes in, so 6 nails on every shingle for storm resistance. And here I've got mine overhanging. I just take a larger speed square, line it up with the starter edge, and then just cut the shingle off nice and neat like that, so every single cut is pretty near perfect. So that's it for today. I'm just working on that and going up and up and up. Sorry for all the but I'm just kind of busy, and it's really hot in here too, despite being cold outside. Anyways, this is just a quality install where we just pay attention to detail and nails on every single step we take, and we just, you know, make sure that things are done properly. Here we've got our ice and water membrane sticking up behind the tops of the step flashings as well, which allows for the 2-inch stucco overlap, as I mentioned earlier, to make sure that everything's going to be waterproof on the wall, at the seam of the wall and the roof. Alright, so that's it, and have a good one. Take it easy. Another message from Hamilton Roofing.